This video is presented by EA Game Changers. Any currency used in-game was provided by EA for my use in the game. Thank you, EA.
Hello everybody and welcome back to ArsenGirl Gaming. My name is Heather and I thank you for joining me for a Sims mobile speed build. I know it has been a while since I've done one of these in entirety, and I thought Halloween was the perfect time to give Cody and his family a new house. I know I've been talking about it for months, and so here it is. I came up with the idea that I wanted to build Cody and fam a spider house for Halloween, and I managed to do it minus 2 legs, so it's like a 6-legged spider. Maybe those things exist in real life. I don't know, but the house came out super cute. It's kind of spooky, but kind of not spooky, and it's perfect. It can be translated into a fall house and then transformed into, did I say translated? I did. Transformed into a fall house and then transformed into a Christmas house with a few tweaks here and there. So this layout actually ended up being one I really like. You know how I like different roof shapes. I think this is one of the coolest roof shaped houses I've made to date. And I really love how the front came out because I used the shapes and the windows and the door to kind of create the illusion of the spider. And at the end, I'll go over that just a little bit more when I'm looking at the finished product. I won't talk about that too much right now, but needless to say, it came out really cool. And I just wanted to touch base while I was doing this build a little bit on the house tour builds that I shared with you guys last week. I had about 9 houses that I toured. And I just want to say again how spectacular everybody's houses were. And I'm really excited to do our fall theme tours. I'm probably going to do that like the week before Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving. So I think American Thanksgiving is around the 25th or 26th of November. I would say if you want to participate in the fall themed house tours, you'll want to have your houses done by mid-November because I'm hoping to have the tours done sometime around the 20th of the month. And of course, I am going to be updating my post on the Discord. The invite link is in the description below. So if you want to get on these tours, you will want to go over to my Discord and then you will want to make sure you share your code and that you have your house decorated by the 15th of November. So that gives you about 2 weeks to kind of transition from Halloween over to fall. I will take new submissions above repeat submissions. So if you are in the Halloween tour, please still feel free to submit your code. If I get too many, I may go with people I didn't tour at Halloween. But if I can, I'm going to try to fit all of y'all in. So yeah, go to the Discord, look for the TSM House Tours channel, and that is where you're going to want to submit your code. Do not submit it to me in the comment section of this video because I lose those and I will never tour you. Never. Well, never say never. But you guys get what I'm saying. If I have them in that channel on the Discord, makes it very easy for me to make a list and not lose anybody. So get busy, because I can't wait to see your houses. I think it's going to be really fun. Now, back to this house that I designed. So my idea was I wanted this to be a house that they could actually live in. So I made it 2 bedrooms, 2 full-on bedrooms, because there's 2 couples living here. And then I made a child's room. I often do that for no reason other than I just like making children's rooms, but I have decided that we are going to start having little ones in the house again. It is time to kind of expand the family line, and I'm still kind of playing with the idea of whether I'll do it in a Let's Play or if I'm just gonna pop some babies out and use that later on down the line. You'll have to wait and see. Of course, any thoughts you have on the ideas, leave those for me in the comments section of this video because I need all the help and feedback I can get. but I did decide it was time for not Cody and Haley because they're pretty old, but Raiden and Malia. I think it is time for them to start having more kids and let's get some more fresh air in the house. I haven't really done any role playing or anything or let's playing with the game for many months now, and there's a lot of new things that I have missed out on, and I'm excited to kind of check in and play along the way you guys are playing, not just trying to do videos like informational wise or house tours or whatever. So we'll see. Anyway, that's just been the thought that's been in the back of my head, and I'll be curious to see if you guys are excited about that or not. But anyway, that's why I made a kidlin room, because I thought it was time to have some kidlins. And then, of course, I did put out the Halloween decorations. I did try to keep it less on the spooky side and more on the like fun, playful, trick or treaty side. Because if you guys know me, you know that's the part of Halloween that I really get into. However, I had to use the coffin furniture, I had to use some of the gothic furniture. I wanted to make this house feel very rich, both in the way it is appointed, but also in each room's kind of different style. And of course, I wanted to use a lot of color. And so I tried to do that without going way overboard. And I also tried to push myself to use some colors I don't typically use, such as in this kitchen, which, by the way, I absolutely love the way this kitchen came out. And I really could not be more pleased. While I was building it, I was like, maybe I didn't give myself enough space to really do what I wanted to do. But in the long run, I think it came out looking kind of modern, yet the dining area in there kind of adds to that, fall royal. What's the word I'm looking for? I wanted it to feel like kind of like a French farmhouse, maybe something along those lines. Like, so it had some culture to it, but it also felt really comfortable and someplace where the family would want to hang out, have a few drinks, eat dinner, sit by the fire, play some card games, things like that. And I think it came out pretty good. It's probably my favorite room in the house, that and the front room that you guys will see here in just a minute, where I put all the fun furniture and the TV and the computer and all that. It has been such a long time since I have really done a full on house build in The Sims Mobile. And I have to say, my hat is off to Fire Monkeys for a lot of the changes that they have done. Going through my inventory was a little bit easier. There's still some feedback I want to give on that because I would really love to be able to search. There were things that I knew that were like Halloween related that weren't in the Halloween events. And then there were, I would have loved to been able to like search fireplace and had all the fireplaces come up, or pumpkin and had all the pumpkins come up. I know that might be far out on the range of items that they can do in the game, but all of the changes so far made it a lot easier. It was nice that I could hide the inventory while I was working and also change the view as needed when doing the walls and the floors. It's just made it a lot less stressful. It's still tedious to find everything and lay things out the way I wanted. And there are a lot of things I didn't put in the house that I know that I have, and I just wasn't sure where to find them. And I figured that's okay because I'm going to be redoing this for fall as well, kind of eliminating some of the more Halloween aspects of the house and making it a little bit more the leaves are falling kind of thing. So I wasn't too worried because a lot of that stuff is things I will use when I do the remodel. And keep an eye out for that too. I will probably post a remodel video as well, where I don't do the full build, but I kind of undo some of the things I've done and rebuild from there. But I really did want to make sure to give kudos to the team because I think a lot of these changes are definitely a step in the right direction. So thank you, Fire Monkeys. I'm very, very excited to see where The Sims Mobile is going because the changes you've made so far have been very, very welcome. So, yeah, and I'd love to hear from you guys too. If you are agreeing that the changes, not necessarily like on events, things like that, but just in building, creating, decorating, designing. If you agree with me, I would love to hear from you in the comments. So don't be afraid to share those. But let's take a look at the finished product. So here you go. Can you see the spider? Do you see it? So it really only has 6 legs. But if you look at the front door, let me see if I can get you a shot of that. Okay, so you see the front door is the kind of like the face, and the windows are kind of like the eyes of the spider. And then do you see the 2 green squares in the back? Those are kind of designed to be like the like balls on the top of a spider's head. I don't know what they're called, but I thought it looked very spidery. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. I'm really curious. But anyway, in my head, it looks like a spider. So here's the outside. Again, really love the roof lines. I think it came out looking very non-boring. And of course, that's what I was going for. And I definitely get the spider vibes. I don't know. Okay, yeah, you guys get it. You guys get it. All right, let's go ahead and go inside and take a look at this baby properly. So in the vestibule, I have my Day of the Dead shrines and my sugar skull displays on perfect view the minute you walk in the door. So I wanted everybody to know that that was happening. And then this is my second favorite room in the whole house. This is kind of the family room, sitting room area. You can sit by the fire, watch some TV, play some video games, work on your computer. Everything you need to just kind of chillax is in there. It's very informal, very playful, and meant to be that way. And then you have this formal bedroom. So I had to throw down the rug just to kind of lighten the mood a little bit. I wanted to make sure there was a sitting area, so because I kind of envisioned this as like a master retreat so that the owners could kind of get away. This is a more gothic version of that room, because I have 2 couples who need their own spaces, and I didn't know if somebody wanted to hide away in a coffin for the night. If they do, it's there, it's waiting. Then, of course, we've got the family photo wall here in the hallway. And over here is that baby's room that I talked about. We've got room for a baby, a room for a toddler. If and when we have kids that grow up, we can change it out, make it more functional for older children. But right now, it is ready to go. We're hoping for girls, as you can see. And then, of course, a golden bathroom and a blue bathroom. I didn't want to leave any of the colors out. I wanted my pops of color in the house and not just traditional like Halloween colors. So there you go. And then here's my finished kitchen. I just love this. I put the grandfather clock in here. You've got the china cabinet. You've got a nice little bar. And of course, everything you need to make a fabulous meal for Thanksgiving or just your Halloween party. And then last but not least, we have this outdoor indoor patio area. So this is technically a room, but I did all archways so that it's open to the elements. I wanted it to be kind of like a 3-season porch and somewhere where the family could go out and have a more casual dinner. And then you've got the little patio sitting area out here with a bar and a grill and some darts. And this is where people can just kind of hang out and really have fun, throw a party, entertain, whatever you want to do, you can do it out here. And of course, I did deck out the whole lot in these lanterns because it's Halloween and they can be transitioned right over to fall, so they don't even have to be taken down. I just wish I had a true on Christmas version with like Christmas lights out there, but maybe one of these days. Anyway, then we have our little pumpkin patch. They just seem to grow with faces over there. And of course, I had to, because I have so many of them, I had to have my little cemeteries. They're fake. No real dead bodies buried under this house. But that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the tour of my spider Halloween house. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know you watched. And of course, if you're new to my channel and you'd like to see more, please go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell. Once you ring that bell, that lets YouTube know you'd like to be notified when I post something new on the channel. I have more Sims Mobile coming, more Sims 4, more Roblox on my sister channel. I got all kinds of things in the pipeline, and I thank you all for your support and your love, and I will see you guys again next time. Until then, have a great one.